Your trusted connectivity partner, Telkom Business, proudly brings you the Entrepreneurial SME Show.
By understanding the specific needs and dynamics of the township market, SMEs tap into this market's immense potential and contribute to the overall prosperity of the country, economic development and job creation. Welcome to another installment of the Entrepreneurial SME. I'm your host, Mabote. Helping us to understand this market better and how SMEs can continue growing in it is award-winning entrepreneur and founder of Township Entrepreneurs Alliance. If ever there was a stayer in a business, it has to be Bulelani Balabala. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
No,
I feel like I see you every day. I see you for a decade and I feel like...
Social media.
Let's go back to the foundations of tea. Why? Where did it all begin?
Sure. So tea started, I guess, on the back of my entrepreneurial journey. Because I guess now this year in August, I celebrated, 18 years of entrepreneurship. I mean, I was young when I started formally. I think I was 16 or 15 or something when I formally started, right? 2 years informal, so collectively it's about 20 years this year of being in business. And I think for me, when I sort of look at the journey, because the teen, I was 9 years old. So when we started then in 2015 was, I think, through some of the challenges that some of the entrepreneurs would mention or bring up whenever they come across you. And I think for me, in my ignorance at that particular moment in time, it seemed like there were normal, small challenges. But I guess it then showed, there was a lack of information and support. So we then started Tea, I mean, 2015, with a simple focus, a simple desire. We would gather township entrepreneurs, 10 of them or 15 from Tembisa, once a month to do two things: share information and get to know each other. Yeah. But, over the past, 9 years now, almost 10, we've been able to directly impact over 80,000 township entrepreneurs with various programs. We've grant funded over 580 of these entrepreneurs. We've got a national footprint and we cover all major townships.
What are the typical challenges facing a township entrepreneur? I
mean, it depends where you are. If you're an entrepreneur who's operating Kaili Chakuguloti, then your biggest challenge is protection fees. Yeah. And then over and above that, it's market access, information, and then a myriad of different things. Yeah. And then in various other parts of the country, the biggest challenge really is market access. Over and above market access, if you're really if you're really an early stage or a startup, your biggest challenge really is building support. Soft skills and soft learning, information that would direct you in and around where to operate or where to move or shift your business.
And based on that, right?
Yeah.
What, therefore, are the current objectives of Tea as opposed to when you began with 10, 15 people every month?
Sure. Yeah, no,
you can keep it brief. I know it's very difficult for you.
Yeah, no, I think for us, I mean, our objective really is a simple one, right? With our B2C offering, which is our offering to the township entrepreneurs themselves, is to do 4 things. The first one is to provide spaces and platforms of learning. The second one that we measure out is to create collaborative opportunities. Now, what we then do is that we measure it out on the various programs, and successfully, we've been able to measure out that 68% of the entrepreneurs that participate in various programs do business with each other. Because in some communities, we come and we go, so we want to leave that as an impact measure. Yeah. On the third part, we do structured learning through our enterprise applied development programs that get supported by whatsoever corporates for multidisciplinary, multi-industry. Sometimes we do industry-focused work. Then on the fourth one for us is access to funds and equipment and operational equipment. So time and again, we offer funding, grant-based funding. Nakhona, you don't apply for it, it's only program and invite specific.
Where do you source the funding from, ST?
No, from our partners.
Yeah.
So what we'd ordinarily do, sometimes it's funding, sometimes it's a partner who'd say, listen, we have 100 laptops, we've got 100 printers, we'd like you to create a program for distribution. So we would then create a program, sort of learning program, which is a distribution model to ensure that they land in the right hands of individuals who actually utilize them towards the growth of their business. But then also, once we've given them out, we track. Don't just give it out, we track. So in most cases as well, it's not money that lands in your account. Even if you've allocated you like 100,000, it's not money, it's converted into a business need. So that business need might be advertising, that business need might be machinery and equipment. That's what we translated into, procured from the supplier, delivered to your doorstep.
Now, you are a complete anomaly to a lot of township entrepreneurs. You're a motivational speaker. You understand the world of marketing and branding. I mean, that's when I met you. You're a branding, amazing branding master. Do you find that small businesses in the townships are beginning to learn the importance of branding?
Yeah, you know what? I believe that they're starting to learn the significance of packaging your branding. Because when you think about it, we've always branded. You know, from the guy at the taxi rank who's selling scones. You know, so as a form of brand, he's known as the guy who sells that, but he knows how to also audibly sell his product to people. So he's constantly pitching and positioning and marketing his brand to all the people that are standing in the queue. So the big thing really that we were not doing is really packaging the products, and really, and that really was the big challenge. So when you drive into Ekasi in any township now, you see that. You know, so you see businesses that are beautifully branded, but also marketing themselves, and then have developed a beautiful brand positioning. And I think for me, it's that consistent. Now we're then consistent in the moving away. And I guess the moving away from just talking about it to ensuring that every single touch point of the businesses is one where you're experiencing them at their fruition, and you're able to connect with those particular brands. So there's been a definite shift from the last time we had this conversation.
9 years ago. Let's take a break. We'll be back very shortly. Please don't touch that dial.